Hey guys, what is up? Live here. Today's video is going to be a little different. We're going to talk about what happens when you can't go on an outdoor adventure. Alright guys, we're in some very weird times right now. Over the last few months, there's this new virus going around, and it's spreading like crazy, essentially. This video isn't made to make anyone panic, but just kind of help people be more prepared. Essentially, we have this virus spreading at a pretty rapid rate, and all over the world, people are being forced to be locked down in their homes as a preventative measure to stop this thing from spreading so quickly. At the time of this recording, I'm allowed to leave my house, but as I see reports from other states in the country that are doing 2-week lockdowns, things like that, and you look across the globe, and there's a lot of other countries that are on a mandatory lockdown right now. So I just want to talk about a few things that you might need if this happens to you and how you can stay prepared. Alright, so you have to imagine you're in a world where everyone's going to freak out a little bit of panic, whether it's reasonable or not. There's going to be people that flood to the grocery stores and buy all kinds of stuff that they don't necessarily need. But the important part is that you can stay ahead of the game and just make sure that you buy the things that you do need. So as you put together a list, you're going to want to think, what would I need in a regular daily routine? And just kind of think about, what do you use every single day that you might not be able to get because your store transportation lines are running slow, or someone bought everything up at the store, things like that. So your everyday routine, you wake up in the morning, use the bathroom, take a shower, brush your teeth. So, in just that short list right there, you've got toilet paper on that list, you've got maybe your mouthwash and toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner, things like that. You get out of the shower, you're gonna put some deodorant on. So you just wanna make sure that you can have those things readily available to you. All right, let's move on. Medical supplies. These are things that might easily be overlooked because you don't use them every day, but you do need them when you get sick or injured. So this is stuff like, what happens if you're on lockdown and you get sick, you develop some type of flu or a really bad cough that isn't necessarily connected to this virus, and you can't even leave your house to go get some medicine. So you want to stay stocked up on your essentials. This would be things, to lower a fever. So your Tylenol and your ibuprofen. Maybe you take your Dayquil or NyQuil when you get sick. Those types of things that you're familiar with. Or what if you just cut your finger preparing some food? Do you have Band-Aids? Do you have, the antiseptics and things like that to clean it and keep you safe? And it's always just a good idea to have a first aid kit around, because that will usually have everything that you need in case any of those things come up. So stay stocked up on medical supplies. Moving on, this might be my favorite part of the list. We're gonna get to food. The important part here is that you just have, enough food to survive for a few days if you can't go to the grocery store or if someone can't bring you food. So just think about everyone that you have in your house. Do you have all the things that you're going to need for your entire family? For us, we're a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 kids. So we need to have the regular stuff that we would normally have to make meals. And then we also have to have stuff for our baby. If you're breastfeeding, make sure you're stocked up on milk. Or if you're not, or you don't know what's going to happen next, make sure you have some canned formula just in case. Things like that. But, stay stocked up on your fruits and veggies and your meats, things that you're going to use to prepare meals for your family. And also just have some stuff stocked in your cupboard, non-perishable foods, canned goods, stuff that'll last a while in your cupboard. And a very important note that I don't want to skip is think about your animals as well. It's not always about us, and I always put my dog food off to the last day, and at a time like this when you're not sure if you're going to be able to go to the grocery store, I don't really want to share a steak with my dog. So I gotta make sure that I'm staying stocked up on dog food. Next on the list, this is more of an emergency type situation, but you gotta imagine what's gonna happen if the power goes out in a time like this. So things to keep in mind, keep your phone charged while you're at home, and also maybe invest in a solar charger so that you can get some sort of electricity if you need it to keep your phone charged, or other items that you might need in this situation. Maybe having a generator is a good idea at this time. I don't personally have one, but obviously they really help if your power goes out. Other things to keep in mind, batteries, flashlights, candles, and a source of fire if you need to light those candles, or start a fire to keep warm, things like that. Then a little item that I think is worth mentioning is getting a crank radio. Let's say we are out of power for a few days and your cell phone doesn't work anymore and you can't use the internet because you don't have any power. A crank radio is a good idea because you can crank that thing up, listen to the radio for any updates. Alright guys, and like I said, this video isn't made to make you panic, so another thing that I want to put on this list for sure is to find ways to keep yourself entertained. Obviously, if you're locked up in the house, it's a little bit different than normal for some people. If you do get locked up, take this time to, have some entertainment. Take it as a blessing if you get some time off from work or whatever that may be. Dive into that book that you've been meaning to. Finish that video game that you haven't played in a long time. Watch those movies, get caught up. Go on a Netflix binging stream. Spend some time with your family, play some board games. And then, we all have those little projects around the house that need to be done. Obviously, if you can do them from inside, get that stuff taken care of. Or you can start that new hobby that you've been wanting to. Work on the art or whatever that little project is that you've either wanted to get started or you've been putting off for a long time. If there's anything you guys think I should have added to this list, please make sure you drop that down in the comment section and we'll talk about it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you stopping. And like I said, this video is much different than what I normally do. But, in a time like this when I can't go on an outdoor adventure, or within the next couple days I may not be able to, I just want to post a video like this to help you guys stay prepared because I care about my friends and my family. So, if you guys want to support the channel, see me go on some adventures and talk about weird things, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you indoors or outdoors.